At the meeting between Chinese President Xi Jinping and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin, a number of deals on trade and infrastructure were signed between various bodies from China and Russia. Among them a $20 billion agreement to invest in a high-speed rail link between Moscow and the Russian city of Kazan. Also $1 billion in a credit line opened between a Russian and Chinese bank. All of this supposedly helping Russia in its much vaunted attempt to move away from the West and towards Asia, and specifically China, in business and political relations. Vladimir Putin hailed the chance to do business with his Chinese counterparts.
And of course, we are very happy to have an opportunity to discuss current issues of our cooperation on the sidelines of these celebratory events.
Chinese President Xi Jinping also in Moscow for the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II in Europe. And the two very keen to show that they stood side by side on the issue of the defeat of fascism, and that they had both paid a high price in the war.
Mr. President, as you succinctly noted, China and Russia fought hand in hand during World War II against fascism and militarism. China was the first to fight against Japanese militarism and fascism, and we did it for longer than anyone else. And like Russia, we suffered immense casualties.
Xi Jinping first in a shorter than expected list of dignitaries visiting Moscow for this anniversary. Many Western leaders have stayed away from Russia over what the West says is Russia's role in backing militants in eastern Ukraine and after its annexation of Crimea. However, there are other leaders coming to Moscow, among them the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and Raul Castro of Cuba. And they will all be present at one of the world's largest military parades to take place in Moscow on Saturday. Tom Barton, CCTV, Moscow.